Seek the Lord while he may be found. Call on him while he is near. O divine Creator, who dwells in the depths of my being and manifests in every aspect of life, I come to you with an open and receptive heart. In this sacred moment of prayer, I seek to establish a deep connection with the here and now. May I set aside the worries that surround me and the distractions that pull me away from you, allowing me to be fully present in this moment. Help me to feel your presence around me, to recognize that this moment is unique and precious, a space where I can find peace and clarity. I thank you for the gift of inner silence, which becomes a refuge where my soul can hear your voice. May I cultivate this quietness within me, letting the unspoken words speak louder than the world's noise. In this silence, may I feel the depth of your wisdom and the softness of your love, creating a sacred space where communication with you becomes clearer and more intense. As I delve into this experience, help me to observe my thoughts and emotions without judgment, but with compassion. May I recognize what arises within me, fears, desires, doubts, and hopes, and offer them to you as part of my prayer. May every thought that crosses my mind and every emotion that touches my heart be embraced with love, allowing me to experience a more authentic and honest prayer. May I also remember my body, this anchor that keeps me in the present. As I focus on my breath and the sensations that inhabit my being, may I feel your presence in every cell, in every heartbeat. Help me to stay attuned to the now, to perceive how the divine manifests through me in every breath and every movement. May this bodily awareness bring me peace and connect me even more to you, strengthening my prayer. As I begin this sacred dialogue, may I set a clear intention, a purpose that touches the depth of my soul. Help me to acknowledge the blessings I have already received, bringing gratitude to my heart. May this intention, rooted in gratitude, shape my prayer experience, making it more meaningful and connected to the present moment, allowing me to open my eyes to the beauty that surrounds me and the love that envelops me. In this prayer journey, may I cultivate patience and acceptance, allowing everything that arises in my heart and mind to flow naturally. May I accept each emotion, each thought without haste or resistance, respecting my own spiritual rhythm. May this practice teach me to give space to what needs to be lived, to trust in the process and surrender to you, knowing that everything happens in perfect time. Thus, O Lord, in this moment of reflection and connection, I ask you to guide me in the practice of mindfulness. May I be present in every word, in every silence, and in every feeling. May my prayer be a sacred space where I can find peace, clarity, and a deeper connection with you. Amen. O Lord, who grants me the gift of the present moment, help me to dive into the depth of the here and now, where the true essence of prayer is revealed. May I set aside the worries that surround me and the distractions that pull me away from you, allowing my heart to open to your love and presence. May I find the beauty of being fully present, breathing the life that flows in each instant, recognizing that this moment is a sacred gift. Give me, Lord, the much-needed inner silence, where words quiet down and the clamor of the world becomes distant. May I create a sacred space within me, where communication with you becomes clear and deep. In the stillness of my soul, may I hear your gentle and loving voice, guiding and comforting me. May the silence not be the absence of sound, but the presence of a love that emanates from you, filling every corner of my being. Help me to observe my thoughts and emotions without judging them, but embracing them as part of this spiritual journey. May I offer you each feeling that arises, each thought that presents itself, knowing that all of this is an expression of my humanity. By recognizing these internal experiences, may I make them part of my prayer, allowing myself to be authentic and honest before you. In every tear or smile, may I find a way to connect more deeply with you. May I find grounding in my body, Lord, feeling the dance of my breath and the sensations that flow through me. May each inhalation remind me of the life that pulses within me, and each exhalation allow me to release what no longer serves me. May this bodily awareness become the solid foundation upon which my prayer stands, allowing me to feel your presence, not just in spirit, but also in flesh and bone. May I feel the warmth of your love wrapping around me like a divine embrace that sustains me. Help me to set a clear intention before starting my prayer, that each word I speak be imbued with purpose and sincerity. May the intention intertwine with gratitude, shaping not only my pleas but also my thanks. May I recognize the blessings I have already received and celebrate each one, even the most subtle, understanding that gratitude is a bridge that brings me closer to you. Grant me, Lord, the patience and acceptance needed to flow with the rhythm of my spiritual journey. May I welcome what arises in my heart and mind, without rushing to shape or control the prayer experience. May I learn to trust in your timing, respecting my own process. May the prayer flow naturally, like a river following its course, carrying my desires and hopes to you. And may I find peace in surrendering. O Lord, in this moment of sacred encounter, I come before you seeking full presence in this prayer moment. Help me to connect with the here and now, to set aside the worries that surround me and the distractions that pull me away from you. May I feel your presence in every breath, in every heartbeat, recognizing that in this moment, all that is necessary is to be present, open, and receptive to your essence. May the inner silence wrap around me like a mantle of peace, creating a sacred space where you and I can meet. May this silence not be empty, but filled with deep meanings, where my voice joins yours in a silent communication, where what is not said speaks louder than words. In the echo of silence, may I hear your gentle voice, guiding and comforting me. As I pray, may I observe my thoughts and emotions like clouds passing in the sky of my mind, without clinging to them, without judgment. May I recognize and offer them to you, allowing each one to become part of this sacred conversation. Help me to see each thought and emotion as an opportunity for growth, as a chance to connect more deeply with who I am and with what you desire for me. In this moment of surrender, may I anchor myself in my body, feeling the sensations that emerge with each breath. May my attention fix on the flow of air in and out, on the pulse of life that dwells within me. May my body become a sacred temple, a space where the divine presence manifests, allowing me to feel your light and love in every cell of my being. With gratitude, I wish to set a clear intention for this moment. May my intention be to seek, to listen, to love, and to let myself be loved by you. May I recognize the blessings I have already received, valuing them in my heart, and allowing gratitude to transform my being. May each thanksgiving become a bridge that links me even closer to you, an expression of my love and recognition for all that I have been given. Help me to cultivate patience and acceptance, allowing the prayer to flow naturally, respecting my own spiritual rhythm. May I accept what arises in my heart and mind without rushing to reach a destination, but learning to savor each moment. May my prayer journey be a gentle dance between the sacred and the everyday, where each step is guided by your loving hand. O Divine, who inhabits every moment and every breath, allow me to connect with the here and now, abandoning the worries that surround me. May I set aside the distractions that pull me away from you and open my heart to the fullness of the present moment. Help me to feel your presence in every heartbeat, reminding me that prayer is a sacred meeting that happens in the now, where only what is exists. May the inner silence be my guide, a sacred space where I can hear your voice and feel your essence. May I learn to value the stillness, recognizing that often it is in silence that I find the answers I seek. Allow me to quiet down and listen, creating an environment conducive to the manifestation of the divine communication, where the words of the heart can flow freely. Help me to observe my thoughts and emotions that arise during prayer without judging or pushing them away. May I embrace each sensation and each idea, offering them to you as part of my devotion. May this practice of recognition lead me to a more authentic and honest experience, where nothing is hidden but brought to the light of your loving presence. May I anchor my soul in my body, paying attention to my breath and the sensations that connect me to the earth. May each inhalation remind me of the life that flows within me, and each exhalation take away the tensions that pull me away from you. May this bodily awareness keep me present, creating a solid foundation for my prayer, where I can feel your presence in every cell of my being, in the pulse of life that surrounds me. May I set clear intentions before addressing you, recognizing the importance of a purpose that illuminates my path. May the intention that springs from my heart be accompanied by gratitude, allowing me to value the blessings I have already received. As I pray, may I remember that each moment is a divine gift, and that gratitude transforms my experience, connecting me even more to your infinite goodness. May I cultivate patience and acceptance in my prayer journey, allowing each feeling and thought to arise in its own time, without haste or resistance. May I learn to respect my spiritual rhythm, allowing the prayer to flow naturally like a river following its course. As I accept what arises in my heart and mind, may I find peace, knowing that every part of me is welcome in your presence. O Creator of all life, I come to you with an open heart, seeking connection with the here and now. Help me to set aside the worries that trouble me, allowing my mind to quiet down so I can feel your presence in each breath. May I let go of daily distractions, diving deeply into the sacred experience of prayer, where each moment becomes an opportunity for genuine connection with you and with my deepest feelings. May the inner silence be my refuge, a sacred space where I can listen and be heard. In this silence, may I find the clarity needed for divine communication to become more fluid and profound. May the stillness emanating from my being speak louder than words, allowing your voice to reveal itself in the serenity of my heart. In this moment of prayer, help me to observe my thoughts and emotions without judgment. May I embrace everything that arises within me, offering each feeling, each concern as a gift to you. May this practice of recognition lead me to a more authentic and honest experience, where nothing is hidden, but brought to the light of your loving presence. May I feel my body as an anchor, a vehicle that keeps me grounded in the present. Help me to pay attention to my breath, to each heartbeat, to the sensations flowing through me. May this bodily awareness allow me to perceive your presence within me, bringing a sense of security and connection that envelops me in every moment of my prayer. As I prepare to pray, may I set a clear intention, shaping my experience with purpose. May my intention, coupled with gratitude, illuminate each word and thought that flows from me. May I recognize the blessings I have already received, allowing gratitude to overflow in my heart and transform each moment into a celebration of the life given to me. Help me, Lord, to cultivate patience and acceptance in my prayer practice. May I accept what arises in my heart and mind, without haste or resistance. May I allow the prayer to flow naturally, respecting my own spiritual rhythm, knowing that each step, even the slowest, is part of my sacred journey. May I find peace in the acceptance that prayer is a continuous dialogue, where every moment has its value. O Divine Creator, who is present in every heart and soul, I come to you seeking understanding of the profound interconnection between spiritual and physical healing. May I reflect on the essence of prayer, recognizing that it is not just an act of devotion, but a true channel of transformation and renewal. May I acknowledge in my journey the importance of faith, this flame that burns within me and illuminates the paths of my existence. Like many who came before me, may I witness the power of sincere belief, which, when directed to you, has the potential to heal wounds that go beyond the physical. May every prayer I raise be an act of surrender, where trust in your love and wisdom becomes the source of my strength and resilience. May I also value the strength of the community. May the union of souls in prayer reverberate with vibrations of love and hope, creating a sacred space where healing manifests. In times of pain and crisis, may I find support in the brothers and sisters who walk beside me, and may we together raise our voices, creating a mantle of protection and healing that envelops those who need it most. In times of crisis, may I remember that prayer is a safe refuge, a shelter that welcomes and strengthens me. Like so many others, may I find solace in the words that spring from my heart, allowing them to flow like a balm for my troubled soul. May clarity arise amidst the storm, and may I find the light that guides my path, transforming pain into learning and difficulty into growth. May prayer lead me to deep self-knowledge, where I can look within and discover the truths that dwell in my being. May I have the courage to face my fears and desires, and through this process, may I free myself from the chains that bind me, allowing inner healing to flourish. May each moment of introspection be an opportunity for renewal, leading me to a state of peace and harmony. May I also understand the interdependence between the health of the soul and the health of the body. May I realize that by seeking spiritual healing, I am also caring for my physical well-being. May the prayers I raise be an invitation to harmony, where the serenity of the spirit reverberates in every cell of my body, promoting health and vitality. May I witness, like many, that inner peace reflects in my physical condition, and that prayer becomes an essential element in this process of well-being. O God, may the diversity of religious traditions be a testament to the richness of the human experience. May the stories of healing that emerge from each culture and belief remind us that prayer is a universal language. May we celebrate the different ways of connecting with you, recognizing that in each act of faith we find a path to healing. May the testimonies of transformation inspire us to seek your presence at all times, in all beliefs, and may we be agents of love and healing in a world that so greatly needs it. May in each prayer we make, we feel the presence of the sacred, the energy that flows among us and connects us all. May we be an instrument of healing, carrying the message of love and hope to every being who crosses our path. May the transformation we seek in our lives manifest not only in us, but also in all those who need healing and renewal. Lord, may my prayer journey be a constant testament to your goodness and compassion, inspiring others to seek the healing that only you can provide. As we look to the future, may we always remember that in every crisis, there is a divine opportunity for transformation, a call to draw closer to you and to fully live what it means to trust. Amen. The importance of prayer as a tool for both spiritual and physical healing is immense. It connects us with God, offers us solace in times of crisis, and guides us toward profound transformation. By surrendering ourselves to prayer, we find not only relief for our afflictions, but also a source of strength and renewal that propels us to live fully and in harmony with the divine will. I encourage you to continue cultivating the practice of prayer in your daily life. Remember that God is always present, ready to hear and respond to your pleas. Trust in Him, and you will find peace and direction, even in the most challenging situations. May prayer always be a safe refuge where you can reconnect with your faith and find the healing you seek. I thank God for His constant presence in our lives. May we rest in the certainty that He is always by our side, guiding us, strengthening us, and healing us. May this prayer bring peace and hope to your heart, reminding you that with God, all things are possible.